Hello and welcome to a weekly live from us. I'm Lucy Brand.
Hi everyone, and I'm Natasha Harris.
And we're the co-founders of the Circle of Light movement. And today we're going to be talking about strong foundations. And this is really for you if you're searching for something or looking for something or feeling, I'm going to say unstable at the moment. If you're feeling a bit thrown about by the intense energies that are going on at the moment, or feeling lost, then this week is definitely for you. So stay tuned. So what we're going to be talking about is more in terms of grounding your energy, and because I always feel like a lot of people say that they're star seeds, and I believe that we're all star seeds because I believe we've had lots of different lives on lots of different planets. Although I have had some clients who is their first time on planet Earth, and that's a bit of a challenge for them. But they've had other times on other planets which are a lot easier. Earth is a bit of a tricky one. But what tends to happen is like they're searching for something. So it's like, oh, I wish I was back on Sirius. I wish I was back on this planet. But actually, do you know how much of a gift it is that you are on planet Earth? Like there's so many souls on the other side that want to manifest as a human in this life, but they're queuing to get up. So it's actually an honor and a privilege to have this life. And I feel that if you can tap into that energy and ground into the energy of being on planet Earth. And it might be that you need to make peace with that. Maybe you don't want to be here, sorry. That's okay. But you need to work through that because you are currently here in this reality. So you've got to make it work for you. Otherwise, it's going to be really tricky to manifest what you want and what you desire. Because if you stay up in the spiritual realms, or I kind of imagine it like the crown chakra, the third eye where you vision, if you stay in these kind of spiritual realms up here, what happens is you never actually physically manifest your desires and dreams into this 3D reality because it's all in the ether on the other side. And as a human, it's your job to have the divine inspiration, have the vision, but then bring it in to planet Earth, experience it in your lifetime because your soul is wanting that. And that's how you do it through action, but also grounding into being here, like being present to your life here on planet Earth.
Yeah. That's so powerful, isn't it? Because I do think that, as Lucy says, I have clients as well who are trying to get somewhere, feel that, there's somewhere we are heading in terms of ascension and getting it all right so we can leave this planet rather than fully embracing, what we're here to do, what we are here to learn, how we're here to learn and expand and grow and really embrace the human experience. Spiritual escapism is rife within the spiritual community. This is not something that Lucy and I teach, in our private work, but also in the Circle of Light movement. It's about really embodying things here on planet Earth and really being in a space of presence that we can be so hugely grateful for everything that we have in this moment, but also to feel the excitement of what we are how we're continuing to evolve, how we're continuing to manifest, and really building those strong foundations for that. It's like we want to be rooted on planet Earth. We want to feel grounded, stable, safe, secure, loved, honored, and appreciated. All these beautiful energies that really we can only have when we are in the physical form. We really can. So it's about how we tap into that. It's like ultimately we're okay. We are safe being here on planet Earth, and that's what we want to embody. But more about that in a minute.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And I think like what I do find is what can be with, especially with women, is we can feel really unsafe and ungrounded. And also this comes down to your root chakra, the base chakra at the bottom of your spine. And that's all about safety, security, and money. So a lot of the time, my beliefs, my understanding is that we haven't been educated in how to handle money. We haven't been educated in the systems to help grow our money. We're not taught this stuff in school. And then also the energetics of money, because it's a two thing, right? And like I was saying before, it's the spiritual that you have, but then you need the 3D systems to make it manifest on this planet. So like money is a great example. So what tends to happen is our root chakra is kind of closed. If you imagine it as a beautiful lotus flower, which is often symbolized as, it can be closed. And when it's closed, that's when we can feel really ungrounded, really scattered. You tend to have quite a lot of anxiety because you're living in these upper chakras. You're living in your upper body rather than down in your root base chakra. But if you just take some time to connect with that chakra, and another one of my favorites is actually about 30 centimeters roughly down from that, which is the Earth Star chakra. And that's the one that plugs us in to Mother Earth, connects us to the crystalline grid, which runs all throughout planet Earth. So when you connect, so connecting with the root chakra, the base chakra for me means connecting to yourself and feeling safe and secure in your body, in your life. But then if you want to take it to a deeper level, feeling safe on planet Earth, then I would connect with your Earth Star chakra. Just connect with Mother Earth. And like you could either do it walking out in nature, or you can just do it sitting, energetically thinking of to connect with this chakra. And the color, this chakra's color is kind of a beautiful soil brown color, but in the middle it's like magma, like hot. And it's like swirling discs of energy. That's what chakras are. That's all they are. So like connecting with that, that'll connect you with Mother Earth. And whenever I do that, I do, like I'm doing it now, like I do feel a sense of peace. It's like, oh, I'm meant to be here. Mother Earth's got me. I feel grounded more so than if I just go into my root chakra. Then I'm a bit like, oh, it's just me and my body. But if you connect to Mother Earth, it's like, oh, because when you connect to Mother Earth, you're connected to the wholeness of the universe. And for me, it's like everything. When I connect to that, I'm connected to the trees, I'm connected to all animals, I'm connected to everything on planet Earth right now. So then I just revert back to how it should be. That isn't quite the right language. I didn't like that, but I don't know how to say it. So that I feel safe, because we all come from the one source, right? So when I connect into that, I feel the connection of everyone, and then I don't feel alone.
Yeah, no, that's really, really powerful. As you were talking, I was kind of doing that. And so, yeah, I can see a few people watching. How, did you manage to connect into that? If you're watching the replay, type #replay, let us know how easy or, what came up for you as you were just playing with that Earth Star chakra. We want to feel grounded, and when we feel grounded, we can create the magic. We really, really can, from this place of groundedness, safety, certainty. Nothing is certain, but we feel like even in the uncertainty, there's certainty in the uncertainty because we're okay with it. And to know that we are safe, we are okay. It is really the human mind that makes us feel that we are not safe. It's the meaning we put behind things to go, oh, somebody's going to be mean to me, someone's going to out me, someone's going to be rude about me, someone's going to dismiss me from the community, they're not going to listen to what I say. This is what wobbles our root chakra, because we don't feel safe in those environments. But to know that, when we say something, or when we are putting ourselves out there, we're still safe, even if someone doesn't agree with us, someone doesn't like what we're saying. It's like we're still safe, we're still okay, we still have other people around us, and we can still continue to walk forwards in the knowledge that it's okay to be us. We are unique beings, and we hide so much of ourselves. We bury it deep underground. And actually what we want to do is bring that as part of the foundations of who we are. Yes, there may be things you want to change, things you want to work on, things you want to look into and go, yeah, that could probably, I could do that differently. but this is all earth side. But as we do that, we grow spiritually as well. So we are tapping into all of those energies. It's not being only rooted in the earth chakra and in the earth plane. It's about how we can be in the foundations of it, really strongly rooted, but also playing in the magic of what is around us and sprinkling more of that, so we can create from both realms. This is the power. This is the duality. This is the playing in it that really does create the manifestations here in your actual reality.
Yeah, I love that. And I also wanted to like really pick up on what you said about magic, because I feel like, I loved that magic on planet Earth, because I feel like a lot of us sometimes forget that there is a lot of magic here. There is a lot of magic here, but you've got to be tuned into it. And the only way you're going to be tuned into the magic is if you are grounded and rooted on planet Earth right now.
Yes.
Because otherwise you're not going to see it. Because there is magic and hope and love everywhere you turn. But to come back to frequency, you've got to be on the same frequency of it. Because if you're in guilt, shame, victim, love's hanging out up here on a different frequency and you're down here. So law of attraction, you're just going to attract more experiences to you that reinforce your beliefs that you're a victim and that you're stuck in shame and guilt. Whereas if you can read, if you are in that place, that's fine, that's okay. But like, it's kind of to get out of that, you need to start looking for the magic. Yes. And so when you start looking, when you refocus on where the magic would be, and that might be a thing that you need to do, is like, what is magic to you? What does magic mean to you? What makes you feel like there's magic in the universe? For me, it's connecting with fairies. Like, it's amazing. Or horse cuddles. That's a new thing for me. It's amazing. Like, that just makes, when I connect with a horse, and I've had no experience with them at all, like, but when I connect, I got horse kisses the other day, and it's not even my horse. Like, I just put my head against them. They came over because they knew I was feeling sad, like I'd been crying, and they just, 3 of them came over, and one of them put their head, and I put my head against them. And it was the most magical exchange of energy there. And I didn't know this horse. That to me is the magic in the universe. And
everything's connected.
Sprinkling those in your everyday life, and that's what you're choosing to focus on, because that magic is here on planet Earth. It's not on Sirius. Like, and I don't know why I'm picking on Sirius today. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, if you want to like focus on that magic, because that's just amazing. That's incredible.
Yeah. Yes, no, it really is. And, sprinkling it around, and you said something about, frequency. We have to be tapped into that frequency, and it's not being tapped into one frequency or the other. It's being tapped into a range of frequencies. So those earthly energies, being, feeling grounded, feeling secure, feeling safe. And also, feeling into the energy of the magic of the feminine realms, of the universal realms, and, playing and dancing somewhere in the middle. For us, it's, very much about, the circle of light movement. It's very much about dancing in the light, despite what shows up, the challenge, the earthly experiences that don't feel so good, as well as the ones that do, and celebrating those. We are constantly in flux and flow. Nothing is static. We are not aiming for a single destination on this earthly plane, either be that like to ascend and to be done with it and to move on, or that it's about nirvana and just experiencing the bliss. That's not what our experience here on earth is about. It's about being in the richness of all of the emotions, all of the experiencing, the happiness, the sadness, the joy, the grief, the laughter, the fun, and the serious. Not serious, the serious. So, it's like, how do we how do we do that? And it is really about holding these frequencies, but building on the strong foundations. I think we often also want to jump from one thing to the other. It's like we have a realization about something and we're like, oh, okay, this isn't working for us right now. I want to bypass all the joy, all the learning, all the bits in the middle, and get to that point and be done with it and dust it off. We've got to relish in the experience of what's going on here on earth for us, and how that's showing up. That's how we also tap into the magic.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I feel like there's two things I just want to add to that, is that when we feel safe and secure and connected, that's when we open. And so when we feel safe and secure, you can even feel it in your energy, that, you know, all your muscles. When you feel safe, you relax. When you relax, you see the magic of the world, like, because you feel safe, and you're open to it. But the other thing is, I feel that if you just experience bliss all the time, not that I know anyone that is in that stage, but like, if you do just experience bliss all the time, then that bliss is not as amazing as when you've had the lows too. Like, some of my most amazing highs are from because I've been in the depths of my lows. And also, sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to wake up and start taking responsibility for your life, to make it even more magical. Because sometimes there are areas of our lives that we're maybe sleepwalking through, you know, because we don't want to look at it as too painful or too shameful. I know I've been there in different areas of my life. But when we shine a light on it, and really, I think with the support of others, like we do in the Circle of Light movement, you know, we hold each other's hands to help you move through the challenges. Because I guarantee what will happen is your ego mind is going, no, you're the only one that's got this problem. You should be stuck in shame. Whereas if you're actually brave enough to open up to people and say, this is where I'm at and it sucks, like, everyone else will be like, oh my gosh, I was there. Oh yeah, I've been there. Oh, I know someone else that went through that. That's so tough. Here's what I can help with. Or like, if you're open to it, I've got some suggestions. And that's the power of connection and collaboration, which is what this new paradigm is about. And so, and being connected to yourself, your root chakra, because you know what you want. And like Natasha said, that can be really uncomfortable. It really can sometimes. But if it is, go and find someone or join a community like us, where you can like feel supported, feel loved, no matter what you're going through or who you are. Thank you, Marina. That's so lovely. The view from the top of the mountain is beautiful because the valley is low. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my rant's over.
Are you sure? Give it another couple of minutes. Yeah, but I think that you know, just going on from that, I think, you know, let us know how this resonates with you. Let us know what kind of comes up for you around this. But you know, to know that wherever you are on your journey right now, you may feel like you're right at the beginning, but you truly aren't. It's in the midst of everything. Even if you're the beginning of one part of a new chapter of a book of your life, you're not at the beginning. You are still partway through your journey, and there is so much value and wisdom and strength and everything that you bring along with that. And know that wherever you are in this moment in time is the perfect moment. It is a continuation of, you know, your life's journey. There is no like, you'll be there, then it's like, okay, done, end, what's next? It's all just a continuation. We don't learn, you know, something in our life and then go, okay, done with it, I'm never going to do that again. Like, it's just erased from us. We integrate it, we embody it, we learn it, we build on it further, we go deeper with it even more. And so it's just this continuation. I think we have this idea that when we get to this point, it'll all be better. When we get to this point, it'll all be better. And this is why it's so, so, so important to have the foundations in place, because from there we can build. From there we can build, and we can get stronger and more expansive, and we can grow, and we can, you know, evolve as human beings, having a, you know, spiritual beings having a human experience. You know, that is what we are here to experience, is the humanness of it. And that means we have to be grounded. That means we have to have the foundations in place so that we can keep growing. Otherwise it's stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. And we've all been there. I've certainly been there many, many times, and it is exhausting. It's infuriating. It's like, what the hell is going on? And you want to stop and you want to throw in the towel and go, what's the point? But that's not what this beautiful journey is about. It's about growing over the lifetime of your journey. And we're all doing that without a shadow of a doubt. And if you can't see that, then please take some time to look back on your journey and see how much you've grown, how much further along with everything you are than you were 6 months ago, a year ago. See those foundations that you've been building consciously, be grateful for them, acknowledge them, celebrate them, and keep walking forwards.
Yeah, I think that, thank you, Julia. I think the basis for a strong foundation is learning to distinguish when you are merely fitting in and when you treat. Oh, I love that.
I love that.
Thank
That's
you so
really
much
powerful. Thank you, Julia.
I think like it's a dance. Everything is a dance. So like I completely agree with everything Natasha said, but then I think that also if you allow yourself the time to reflect, sometimes there's things that you've outgrown because you are on this journey and they might need pruning or letting go of, and that's why it's so important to just keep checking in with your experience, your soul here on planet Earth. And it's like, does this still feel good to me? If it doesn't, it's going to be hard to manifest whatever it is you want. So it's like either put something in place or try some things out to bring the magic back. But then if that doesn't work, then maybe you have to have a hard conversation with yourself and you need to let it go so that something else can come in, because the universe really doesn't like a gap. So if you let something go, that's when intentionally you intend for something even more amazing to come in, but you might have already raised your frequency, so that will be a vibrational match for something that you are calling in, but perhaps you don't have the physical space or capacity right now to hold that. I find that a lot with people, sometimes with their clients, and like they've got clients that perhaps they're struggling with a bit, but they're so scared to let them go, even though they're not really a vibrational match anymore. And I mean this in the nicest sense. Like we're just not a vibrational match for people. Like some people don't like me, and I'm cool with that. I'm Natasha, so like, and she likes me, so I'm good with that.
I do.
I love you too. But like, and so what happens is we hold on to these people because we're like, no, please like me, or it's got to work out. But actually, if we were to be truthful with ourselves and say, it's a hard decision, but this isn't working, when they fall away and you move away, that creates a gap. And then it's like something that's truly a vibrational match for you right now, where you've grown to, can step into that space.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it might not be that it's not right for you. It might be just time to go separate ways to create that space, and everything that you've come together to learn and to experience is done, and it's magical, and we hold on to things for far too long. But yeah, so hopefully this has given you some sort of sense of how you can keep moving forward, that you are already building strong foundations, and to keep walking forward. Let us know if you've got any questions at all. And actually, if this resonates with you and you are available later today, we are doing a free masterclass, which is all about the Divine Masterclass series for the busy woman. So for spirituality and self-care. Sorry, I haven't said that very succinctly, have I? But the link is in the post. They are going to be monthly events. Today's our very first one. We are very excited about that. So come and join us if you can. It's a free event. The link to sign up and register and get the link to come and join us live. You all register and you'll have 24 hours to get a replay. If you can't join us live, sign up for the next ones. We'd love to see you there.
Yeah, like it's going to be loads and loads of fun. And we're going to be doing practical things as well. So like depends what we channel, but it will be channeled wisdom, but there'll also be healing, maybe some visualization, EFT, like maybe some Akashic connections. Like, I know I haven't said that right. That's Tasha's realm. So like there's a whole mix basically. So it will be kind of interactive as well. So yeah, we'd love to see you there. And like Tash said, if you can't make this one, then we are going to be doing it as a monthly thing. So you're more than welcome to come along to one of them or all of them. We'll be happy to have you.
Very exciting, very exciting. And if the community, joining a membership community and coming to hang out and dance with other like-minded people is something for you as well, then the link to join our membership is also in the post. Our membership is always open to welcome in new members. So if that is something that you would like to come and see for yourself how we do things, then please do, or sign up to our newsletter and you get 2 free healing sessions, one from Lucy, one from me as well, so you can experience the kind of stuff and the kind of magic that we sprinkle into the community. So if you've got any questions about anything, then let us know. Otherwise, we will see you again, hopefully at 4 p.m. today, otherwise in one of our other free Divine Masterclass series, or next week at 4 p.m. UK time. No, not next week. No, we're not doing it next week. Right, we're not.
We're going to be taking a little break. I'm going to be celebrating my 40th, so I won't be around. So yeah, we're taking a little break, but there will be I know that we will schedule live from a previous year. So
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, come and hang out with us anyway at the same time. We won't be live, but you can get
have some wisdom.
Come and play with us a bit of our wisdom. Anyway, on that note, I think I will stop talking. But thanks for all of you that joined us. If you did watch the replay, do type #replay. Let us know if you've got any questions, and we love you, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who joined us live and for commenting. We love reading them as well. So, have a good weekend.